Hi there folks, Keith Schweigert here from LankSports.com with your 2-minute drill for Friday night's Lancaster Lebanon League Section 1 showdown between Penn Manor and Wilson, which is set to kick off at 7 p.m. Friday in West Lawn. Special note, I'll be blogging live from this game, so if you can't make it out to West Lawn on Friday, be sure to join me at LankSports.com for updates of all the action on the field and scores from around the league. This is the big one as far as Section 1 is concerned. Wilson comes in with a 7-1 overall record and is a perfect 5-0 in section play. Penn Manor is also 7-1 overall, but they're 4-1 in the section, which puts them a game behind Wilson. If Wilson wins, it's going to have a stranglehold on first place in the section with one regular season game left. If Penn Manor wins, they force a tie for first place in the section, and if both teams would finish tie, they would be declared co-champs, but Penn Manor would have the bragging rights because of their head-to-head victory. This game also has some impact on the District 3 Class Quad A playoff picture. Both teams are pretty much, they've clinched playoff berths at this point, but they're both jockeying for position. They both have a shot at getting home field advantage up to the district final, so they would really like to get a victory here. Wilson is currently ranked second in the PowerPoint standings, which are used to determine the 16-team field, while Penn Manor is number 3. Both teams have really good attacks. They're both pretty evenly matched on offense and defense. Wilson averages 187 yards per game on the ground and 174 through the air. The top dogs are quarterback Zach Swizik, who has 1,300 passing yards and 15 touchdowns, and running backs Chris Brown and Nick Greth, who have combined for more than 1,000 yards and 15 scores. The top receiver is the big tight end Tyler Beck. He has 20 catches for 464 yards and 6 touchdowns. Penn Manor counters with a solid mobile quarterback in P.J. Ream. He has more than 1,500 combined yards and 16 touchdowns. They also have a two-way threat in running back LaRon Lee and a big play receiver in Demetrius Dixon. The Comets come in averaging 314 total yards per game, so they've got a very, very good offense. With all that firepower out there, it could come down to which defense steps up the most. Wilson's D isn't nearly as scary as the one they had last year, which propelled them all the way to the state Quad A semifinals, but it's still a very solid unit. Penn Manor has shown a little more vulnerability on defense, but they're a tough physical team on that side of the ball. I'm leaning toward the Bulldogs here, but it's all going to come down to Friday night. We'll see how it turns out. I hope you can join me.